already qualified. Sindh has a good opportunity today. If they win this match, they'll also further strengthen their position. Both the teams have made 2 changes. We'll just quickly go through them. Northern going on the rotation and resting policy. Haider Ali is fit and good to see him back in the 11. And so is Mohammad Amir. They've left out Haris Rauf and Sohail Akhtar. If you talk about Sindh, they're also coming with 2 changes. Saud Shakil is back in 11 and Ghulam Mudassir has also been given a chance today. Asad Shafiq, who's had a little bit of an injury, he's out. And so is Muhammad Asghar, who's been rested. The 2 changes for Sindh. So Northern winning the toss and deciding to field first, which means that you got the 2 openers from Sindh, the explosive batsman. This is Sharjeel Khan for you. The left-hander who likes to go after the bowling right from the word go. He's had a few good starts in this tournament, but in the past couple of games he has not really been able to take off as expected. This is Khurram Manzoor. He's got a history as far as this competition goes. All 17 editions played by him. He's the highest scorer overall. And he's got a brilliant 108 here in Pindi just a couple of games ago. For Northern, the experienced Sohail Tanveer will open the bowling from the commentary box end. And he'll be bowling to Khurram Manzoor. Is a slip in position. And there we go. Wow, what a ball to start off with. Just shaping away slightly.
Have a look at that. Perfect length, perfect corridor. Just shaping away enough to beat the bat. Perfect start really by Sohail Tanveer. He likes these conditions.
Sindh have got that amazing momentum after that win last night where Danish Aziz hit 19 of the last over and they were 34 for 7 at one stage. That to any side will give a huge confidence boost. Start having self-belief, and they already are on number 4 or is it number 3 in the table? Number 3. So if they win this match today, put up a good total, they will strengthen their position to qualify for the semis. They will qualify, so to speak, and so is their opponents today, Northern, who've already qualified. So has KP. 1 slot available after today. If there's victory for Northern, it's still open. Four teams qualify for the semi-finals out of the 6, and all have an opportunity to go through. Just that Northern and KP have already qualified. There's 2 slots available, Marina, and it can go to anyone. Sindh, Balochistan, Central Punjab or Southern Punjab. Last night Southern Punjab won the game, so they keep their hopes alive. Cracker of a shot to get the first boundary of the afternoon here on the up. He's just a very tall guy. Khurram Manzoor stands tall and slaps that.
Change in angle from Sohail Tanveer coming around the wicket, and probably, I'm not sure why he did that, because it worked for Sharjeel. He's got the width he wanted. Slashed it through the gap for 4 runs. That's Khurram.
Pulled away. Imad Wasim is there. We saw the first delivery when he was bowling over the wicket. Sohail Tanveer got that ball to slightly shape away, was very good. And then there was one which came in and wrapped Khurram on the pads. I think that has provoked Sohail Tanveer to now come round the wicket and create that angle to get into Khurram Manzoor.
Yeah, but that angle does give an edge to the batter, because I think probably getting some room, as we saw that he pitched it outside off stump, just trying to get the ball back in, but it wasn't enough. I think going over the wicket, cramping him for the room would have been a more suitable angle for me.
I thought he'd probably come back over the wicket for Sharjeel. But the idea is right, he's trying to cramp him up for space. 5 for none after the first over. Northern versus Sindh. Northern have won the toss. They've decided to bowl. And good afternoon to all those who just joined us. Mohammad Amir is back in the 11 for Northern. So they're just finalizing, polishing and getting ready for that semi-final to get their squad right. Since they are one of those teams who've got plenty of options available, their bench strength is good. They've got Ali Imran, who's played most of the tournament as an opener. He's sitting out. Haris Rauf is sitting out, Sohail Akhtar is sitting out. They got an all-rounder in Hamad Azam, Mohammad Ismail, the left-arm bowler. Plenty of options for Northern. Mohammad Amir with his first over, Khurram Manzoor on strike. On the legs, picked up nicely. You were out there earlier when you saw the pitch up close. Let's run us through this.
It's a good deck, but these cracks and some areas of grass I've seen, they've got some patches of green grass for the righty that is around 4th stump, 5th stump, and then these cracks obviously will induce some spin. Has already been used, but will get something out of the bowlers.
Misfield should be a boundary, yes. I was just going to say they're one of the better fielding sides, Northern. No, not on that occasion. Maybe he got a bad bounce. Amir's not happy, shouldn't be.
Sharjeel off the back foot, just waited for it. It was powerfully hit, but should have been stopped.
Yeah, no body behind it. It's bound to spin away from you. And that's the region where the ball travels really quickly. Still got that slip in position for Sharjeel. And was looking to just shape that away from the left-hander. That ball that he really bowls well, straightens up.
Good deck. Obviously ball will come onto the bat. You can have some really good scores out there, but for bowlers there's some interest as well. Spinners can utilize these cracks, and the seamers will get some support in the air as well as it's windy, and then the patches of grass.
That's the one. He gets that ball sometimes to pitch middle leg and straighten up, and that's when he has becomes a very good candidate for LBW shots.
Beauty by Amir, hitting the right length and just shaping away from Sharjeel. He doesn't like to move his feet, his hands does docking most of the time. So perfect area to bowl to a batter like that with a slip in.
Now, not much opportunity to cut that with that length. So all in all, in a nutshell, you believe that play a touch careful in the power play with the newish ball on this pitch, and then things will come your way as a batsman. Might grip a bit for the spinners later on. And overall, you mentioned, I was listening to your pitch report, that you say that the bracket over 160, 80, that's a big bracket though. you can get that score, and that can be chased as well. We've seen that happening on this wicket. End of the over. A dot ball, 10 for 9.
Pitches here in Pindi Stadium have always provided a good contest between bat and ball. It's not easy to score runs if you're not technically sound. We've seen some seam positions, seam movements, as well as spinners taking use of it. So being a batter, it can be easy if you're technically strong, if you like to play it close to your body, not on the up. It's not easy to play that drives away from your body. But yes, once you're settled in, once you just get to know the wicket, the feel of it, then you can probably score more easily and comfortably.
Fuller this time, and he got the opportunity to play it through the line for a maximum, the first one of the day.
Sohail Tanveer this time pushing it up right in the zone for Khurram Manzoor, just clearing the front leg and a big swing.
How many times in the world have you seen that? Sohail Tanveer being hit into the Sohail Tanveer stand right there.
That's the first one. But yeah, a good target. Just to remind Sohail Tanveer, it's gone in your stands as well. So first hint of aggression from Khurram.
You see that the margin of error has been very slim for quicks. Slightly overpitched on that occasion, and all Khurram Manzoor had to do is just trust the wicket. And he just played it with a straight bat, and he got the desired result. Sohail Tanveer mixes it up very well. For him to be shifting from over to around the wicket that frequently, he's taken a lot of options away when he's bowling round the wicket to the left-hander. He's eliminated the LBW option. And he's looking for the deep square leg fielder to come into play.
Trying to keep that room in check, probably because he knows that Shajil will not spare anything outside off stump. But you have to be really careful, because if you're bowling within the stumps to Shajil, the length, he loves to flick it, and he's really strong on pads. Tiki, obviously the pitch has provided some support to the bowlers, but you need to know how to utilize it. Otherwise, it's of no use. The bowlers should know the art of utilizing the conditions out there.
Well, if anyone knows how to utilize the conditions, I think Sohail Tanveer's name would be in top 5 in this tournament, because he's really good. He adapts himself very quickly. He's flexible. He doesn't entirely depend on conditions. He can create those variations as well. And he changes his approach completely when he comes with a new ball, and then he comes back with a second spell.
Right now he's playing with the mind of Shajil, just changing angles, coming around the wicket, over the wicket, just keeping him guessing what the next ball would be.
That one just comes in, quick single, but the misfield there. Asif was the fielder. Could have been an opportunity had he collected it cleanly. So the end of the over, 3 gone, 18 for none. 11th match today, Marina, in Rawalpindi for the national T20. We've only had 3 LBW decisions. Overall, we've had 11, if you include Multan as well. I think it's also to do with the style of a particular batsman. Now, if you're a bowler, if you're Sohail Tanveer and Mohammad Amir, you would probably see him bowling to Sharjeel. He's got his own style. He doesn't rely on the wicket. He's going to try and smash you. So, no foot movement. You can be a candidate. But width, he will really hit you hard. Slight misfield again allows them to scamper for a single. So yeah, you got to eye who is a LBW candidate. He can be.
Smashed hard and another misfield. So Northern not setting the tone right. The big teams need to be on their toes right from the word go. We've seen probably a missed chance of run out. But yeah, coming back to the LBWs, we've seen in a couple of deliveries, Sharjeel just getting beat up right around that off stump. No feet movement. As a bowler, you should know your opponent and plan accordingly.
Oh yes, that should be out. That's got to be out. Back leg right in front, slightly slower. And we just talked about the LBW shouts, and there is one.
Amir likes to do that to right-handers. Takes it away and then brings back enough. Wanted to heave it away over the mid-wicket, but no connection at all, and that is plum. Well, now you got one candidate for LBW, and Amir strikes for Northern.
Just slight change in pace and completely missed by Khurram Manzoor. Big wicket for Northern here. Khurram Manzoor walks back for 13, and Sindh are 19 for 1. One of the changes that Sindh have brought in their squad today. Saud Shakil comes at number 3 as Asad Shafiq. He's had a bit of an injury, so he's being rested. Upish, outside edge, earn him a boundary, but probably not much confidence in that shot. He wasn't aiming to play in that region.
Good ball, but not a good line. Good swing there. Just stand and throw the bat. That's not a good way to go when the ball is swinging, but yeah, runs do count. He's back in the playing 11. Hasn't showed the potential he has. But off with the boundary.
With a newish ball, if you've just got a wicket, as a fast bowler, you'd like to crack it up. There you go, you got two slips in position. Now there's a fielder moving from the onside to plug the gap at cover. It's a pretty packed offside field. Waiting for that edge as the ball is moving away from the left-hander. Just like that, nicely covered.
Here's the wicket, pitched up. Change of pace and no eyes on the ball whatsoever for that was a plum. He knew it.
Yeah, a bit of a leg cutter, and then that slight change, half a fraction of a second, made Khurram Manzoor go through his shot a little early than he would have liked. More air on that occasion.
Sharjeel just doesn't like to come onto the front foot. We've seen his back leg cramping. He does play the ball quite near, but again, with the swing, you have to move your feet, otherwise you'll be in trouble. And probably Amir is trying to trap for the slip or maybe for an LBW.
Dot ball, end of the over, 4 gone, 24 for 1 Sindh.
बैटिंग के लिए अच्छे हालात लग रहे हैं। शकील खान और सऊद शकील ये दोनों पिच पर मौजूद हैं खुर्रम मंसूर के आउट होने के बाद। और आज हमने ऑफ द विकेट मूवमेंट नहीं देखी है जो रावलपिंडी में, और इसकी पिच का खासा रहा है। सुहेल तनवीर आएंगे। आमिर और सुहेल तनवीर दोनों ही गेंद को स्विंग करते हुए ज़रूर नज़र आए, लेकिन बहुत ज़्यादा स्विंग नहीं थी, थ्रेट नहीं है नई गेंद से टॉप ऑर्डर को असर।
नॉर्मली जो हमने देखा है इधर रावलपिंडी में पहली बैटिंग करने वाले को काफ़ी मुश्किलात पेश आई हैं, लेकिन आज का जो पिच लग रहा है, जो शॉट्स लगे हैं आज, उससे ये जाहिर होता है कि ज़्यादा नमी आज है नहीं पिच के अंदर, तो काफ़ी इवन होगा ये मैच।
ये शानदार शॉट ऑफ द बैक फुट, नो बॉल भी थी। इस तरह 5 रन्स मिल गए। अंपायर इम्तियाज इकबाल ने फौरन ही आवाज़ लगाई नो बॉल की।
बहुत ज़बरदस्त शॉट साउथ शकील की जानिब से, और सोने पे सुहागा, उनको फ्री हिट भी मिलेगा। वाइड बॉल था, शॉर्ट बॉल था, और उसका भरपूर फ़ायदा उठाया साउथ शकील ने। बहुत ही टैलेंटेड प्लेयर हैं, देख सकते हैं क्लियरली नो बॉल था।
नो बॉल के बाद ये वाइड हो सकती थी, लेकिन अंपायर बिल्कुल अपनी जगह से हिले तक नहीं।
ये वाइड बॉल था और अंपायर इसको जज नहीं कर सके। जो गाइडलाइन होती है उससे क्लियरली बॉल बाहर था, और सुहेल तनवीर जो हैं वो काफ़ी रिलीफ होंगे कि उनकी जो फ्री हिट है वो ज़्यादा उनको महंगी साबित नहीं हुई।
यहाँ इस बार इसे खूबसूरती से निकाला मिड विकेट की जानिब। हालांकि ज़्यादा बड़ा गैप नहीं था, डीप स्क्वायर लेग और जो मिड विकेट के दायरे के अंदर फील्डर हैं, लेकिन फिर भी दोनों को बाइसेक्ट कर दिया सऊद ने।
अपने टैलेंट का भरपूर मुजाहरा करते हुए उनको चांस मिला है टीम T20 क्रिकेट में, और बहुत ज़बरदस्त वनडे के प्लेयर हैं और अच्छे क्रिकेटिंग शॉट्स खेलते हैं। बॉल थोड़ा सा पैड्स की तरफ आया और बहुत ज़बरदस्त तरीके से टाइम किया उन्होंने।
इस वक्त 4-5 की ऑफसाइड फील्ड है, और ये अंपायर को उन्होंने मजबूर कर दिया इस बार फैसला देने पर। सुहेल तनवीर कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि दूर से खेलें सऊद शकील, लेकिन गेंद ज़्यादा बाहर निकल गई थी।
साउथ शकील ऐसे प्लेयर हैं जो हमने काफ़ी, हम जब प्लेयर्स को देखते हैं डोमेस्टिक सर्किट में, तो एक बहुत टैलेंटेड प्लेयर भी हैं और सबसे अच्छा कंपोज्ड हैं। जब आप ऐसे प्लेयर्स देखते हैं जो कंपोज्ड होते हैं और टैलेंट उनके अंदर मौजूद होता है और मेहनत करते हैं, तो आपको अच्छा लगता है जब वो परफॉर्म करते हैं। तो आज जिनके पास अपॉर्चुनिटी है, और इनके साथ मैं खुद भी क्रिकेट खेला हूँ।
यहाँ कराची से सऊद शकील का ताल्लुक़ है, यहाँ इस्लामाबाद में भी खेलते रहे हैं आकर फर्स्ट क्लास क्रिकेट।
रावलपिंडी से वनडे टूर्नामेंट खेल रहा था मैं, और ये एज ए गेस्ट प्लेयर हम दोनों रावलपिंडी की नुमाइंदगी कर रहे थे। और बहुत ज़बरदस्त मैंने इनसे 3 इनिंगें ऐसी देखी, 3 से 4 इनिंगें जिसमें उन्होंने बहुत ज़बरदस्त बैटिंग की। तो पोटेंशियल इनके अंदर मौजूद है, अब अपॉर्चुनिटी भी इतनी ज़बरदस्त इनको मिली है।
जी हाँ, अच्छी बैटिंग पिच है, साजगार हालात हैं, आउटफील्ड बहुत तेज़ है। जिस तरह आपने बताया, रावलपिंडी के लिए खेल भी चुके हैं, इस पिच को समझते भी हैं, इस पिच की पेस को और यहाँ दीगर हालात को। अच्छा सिंगल हासिल किया, जानते हैं मोहम्मद आमिर हैं, और दूसरा रन भी हासिल किया ओवर थ्रो का। हालांकि डिसिप्लिन सबसे बेहतर रहा है नॉर्दर्न का, इस बार ये नज़र नहीं आया।
आज मिसफील्ड भी देखने को मिली, अब ये ओवर थ्रो, तो आज अपने स्टैंडर्ड्स के हिसाब से नॉर्दर्न फील्डिंग नहीं कर रहा अभी तक। थोड़ा सा लेज़ी एफर्ट, लेज़ी थ्रो, और कोई एक्सपेक्ट नहीं कर रहा था कि जब प्रेशर ना हो तो कोई गलत थ्रो करेगा, लेकिन कोई बैकअप पे भी नहीं आया।
शर्जील खान को फिर उन्होंने एक रन लेने पर उकसाया। ज़्यादा अपनी दौड़ के लिए नहीं जाने जाते शर्जील। 5 ओवर्स मुकम्मल हो गए, 37 पर 1। भाई रावलपिंडी में मतला बिल्कुल साफ है, साए आपको वाज़ेह नज़र आ रहे हैं आउटफील्ड पर, जहां पर मूसा बॉलिंग करने के लिए आए हैं पवेलियन एंड से। हिकमत अमली बिल्कुल सोची समझी है कि इनको ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर अटेम्प्ट किया जाए, बॉडी से अवे शॉट खेलें सऊद।
ऑफ स्टंप के बाहर जब बॉल गिरता है, बड़े ज़बरदस्त ड्राइव भी ये खेलते हैं, लेकिन जब आपकी स्ट्रेंथ होती है तो उसके अंदर आपके आउट होने के चांसेस भी होते हैं, क्योंकि आप कोशिश आपकी हर दफ़ा यही होती है कि जब वहाँ पे बॉल आएगा तो मैं शॉट खेलूँगा। और T20 क्रिकेट में वैसे भी आप इस गेंद को ज़्यादा देर लेफ्ट तो कर नहीं सकते, तो यू हैव टू प्ले एट इट।
इस बार बेहतर हिकमत अमली थी, अपनी स्टंप्स को कवर करके पहले ही आगे आ गए। ऑन साइड भी खेला। आप सऊद शकील के बारे में बता रहे थे कि अच्छी बैटिंग करते हैं, आज इनके पास मौका है अच्छी बॉलिंग के सामने खुद को मनवाने का, क्योंकि आप उसी सूरत में ही एक अच्छा खिलाड़ी गर्दाने जाते हैं बैटिंग में, अगर आप अच्छी बॉलिंग के अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं। तो कई बैट्समैन बुरी बॉलिंग के अच्छे बैट्समैन होते हैं।
लिस्ट ए क्रिकेट में इनकी 47 रन की औसत है, 63 मैचेस में 4 सेंचुरियां बना चुके हैं। लेकिन ये T20 फॉर्मेट जब तक आप कुछ अर्सा खेलते नहीं हैं।
और शर्जील खान अच्छी बॉलिंग के अच्छे बैट्समैन हैं, इसमें कोई कलाम नहीं। सनसनीखेज शॉट था कवर और एक्स्ट्रा कवर के दरमियान।
बॉल बहुत आगे गिरा हुआ था, बहुत ज़्यादा फुट मूवमेंट की ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ी शर्जील खान को, और बॉल देखा और अपने हाथों का अच्छा इस्तेमाल किया और बचाया उसको कवर बाउंड्री की तरफ 4 रन्स के लिए।
पावर प्ले की आखिरी 3 गेंदें बाकी रह गई हैं। शर्जील खान यकीनी तौर पर एक और बाउंड्री इस ओवर में हासिल करना चाहेंगे। हवा में खेला, मिड ऑफ को क्लियर किया और आउटफील्ड खासी तेज़ है, रोकना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है। हालांकि आसिफ अली अच्छे फील्डर हैं, बट गेंद को पीछे नहीं हटा सके।
सही तरह टाइम नहीं कर पाए बॉल को, लेकिन इतनी पावर ज़रूर थी शॉट में कि गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन पहले मिड ऑफ को पार कर सके और उसके बाद बाउंड्री लाइन क्रॉस कर सके। बल्ला थोड़ा घूम गया हाथ में शर्जील खान के। आज काफ़ी अच्छा पिच खेल रहा है और आप सिंध के स्टार्ट से देख सकते हैं कि ज़्यादा मुश्किलात नहीं हो रही बैट्समैन को।
एक और शानदार शॉट, एक और चौका, गेंद स्टंप्स में गिराई, बिल्कुल इस बार शर्जील के हाथों में खेले। बहुत ज़्यादा रफ्तार थी इस्तेमाल करने के लिए। सिंध के 50 रन भी मुकम्मल हो गए।
यहाँ तो बॉल करना जुर्म है शर्जील खान को, यहाँ तो ये मिस करते ही नहीं है क्योंकि ज़्यादा फुट मूवमेंट होती नहीं है और ये हर दफ़ा अगर आप यहाँ बॉल करेंगे या आपको ये चौका मारेंगे या छक्का मारेंगे।
ये तो बिल्कुल गॉर्डन ग्रीनिच स्टाइल में इन्होंने शॉट खेला था। महंगा ओवर रहा मूसा खान का, जिसमें 14 रन बने। पावर प्ले के बाद 51 पर 1। नॉर्दर्न और सिंध की टीमों के दरमियान इससे पहले 2 मरतबा मुकाबला हो चुका है नेशनल T20 की तारीख में। दोनों बार नॉर्दर्न की टीम ने कामयाबी हासिल की। मुल्तान में अभी पिछले हफ्ते दोनों टीमें आमने सामने आई थीं, जिसमें नॉर्दर्न ने बआसानी 66 रन से अब 66 रन से इनको फैसलाबाद में शिकस्त दी थी गुज़श्ता बरस नॉर्दर्न ने। सुहेल अख्तर मैन ऑफ द मैच हुए थे, लेकिन आज नहीं खेल रहे। 36 गेंदों में 60 रन उन्होंने बनाए थे उस मैच में। 13 रन से सिंध की टीम नॉर्दर्न के हाथों हारी थी मुल्तान में। आजम खान की निस्फ सेंचुरी रायगां गई, लेकिन आज एक नया दिन है, नया मौका है, अच्छी पोजीशन है सिंध की। ये देखना दिलचस्पी से खाली नहीं होगा कि इस पिच पर क्या स्पिनर्स को मदद मिलेगी। ये कदर ड्राई लग रही।
अभी ये कहना मुश्किल होगा और विकेट भी अभी रोल हुई भी है, तो ना मॉइस्चर है तो ज़्यादा टर्न मिलने के चांसेस हैं नहीं।
ये तकरीबन अज़र वैसी सूरत हाल है जैसे डे नाइट मैच शुरू होता है दोपहर में। और अक्सर स्पिनर्स से जब बात होती है डे नाइट मैच में, वो पहले बॉलिंग करना पसंद नहीं करते। शादाब के लिए भी तकरीबन वही मामला है इस वक्त।
आज जिस तरह फास्ट बॉलर के अगेंस्ट पिच खेल रहा था, क्योंकि ऑफ द पिच कोई मूवमेंट नहीं थी, तो इसलिए लगता है कि स्पिन भी ज़्यादा नहीं होगा।
काफ़ी रिस्पेक्ट पे कर रहे हैं शर्जील। लगता ये है कि वो आज बड़ी इनिंग्स खेलना चाहते हैं। बहुत सहल लगते हैं पिच पर, ऐसा लगता है जैसे इन्हें वो खातिर ख्वाह मुश्किल पेश आती नहीं, कहीं भी खेल रहे हों किसी भी बॉलिंग अटैक के सामने।
अच्छा बॉल शादाब की जानिब से थोड़ा सा जो है वो टर्न हुआ। आज जो मुझे फीलिंग आ रही है, आज 200 पे 200 वाला मैच लग रहा है। जिस तरह सिंध ने अभी तक बैटिंग की है और जो बैटिंग लाइनअप नॉर्दर्न का भी है, उनकी भी बैट्समैन बहुत पसंद करेंगे इस पिच पे बैटिंग।
और इसे उठाया, लॉन्ग ऑन के फील्डर तैयार हैं। गेंद के नीचे मोहम्मद नवाज, गेंद को उन्होंने हाथों हाथ लिया और आउट हो गए। शर्जील खान जो छक्का लगाने गए थे शादाब खान को, उन्हें बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूर एलिवेशन मिली, लेकिन फासला नहीं तय कर सके।
गुगली किया था शादाब ने और बॉल काफ़ी आगे था, लेकिन उसको जब मिड विकेट की तरफ आप खींचने जाओगे तो फिर टॉप एज लगेगा और वही हुआ। अगर थोड़ा सा ये बॉल को सीधे मिड ऑन की तरफ भी उठाते तो शायद ये गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन से पार चली जाती। और एक बड़ा विकेट नॉर्दर्न के लिए। शर्जील बहुत ख़तरनाक अंदाज में खेल रहे थे, 21 रन बनाकर आउट हुए और 55 रन पर 2 विकेट। आज़म खान आए हैं बैटिंग करने के लिए और हार्ड हिटिंग के लिए बहुत ही हार्ड हिटिंग की बहुत काबिलियत रखते हैं। और बैटिंग ऑर्डर के नंबर 3 पे भी बैटिंग कर चुके हैं इस टूर्नामेंट में, नंबर 5 पे भी आ चुके हैं, नंबर 4 पे भी आ चुके हैं। लेकिन साउथ शकील जिस तरीके से बैटिंग कर रहे हैं और जिस तरीके से वो रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट करते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा अच्छा होता है कि अगर भी सरफराज आते और फिर एंड पे ये हार्ड हिटिंग के लिए आते हैं।
यहाँ क्योंकि दोनों तरफ स्पिनर बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं तो ये ज़्यादा बेहतर हिकमत अमली हो सकती थी सरफराज अहमद का आना। अगेंस्ट द टर्न खेलने के लिए गए शर्जील खान, बहुत ज़्यादा उन्होंने कुव्वत भी सर्फ नहीं की थी।
देखिए अगर कि बॉल को मिड विकेट की तरफ खींचा उन्होंने, और अगर ये रीड कर लेते बॉल को तो शायद काफ़ी सीधा हिट मारते। और अगर देखें मिस टाइम होने के बावजूद भी गेंद ऑलमोस्ट बाउंड्री लाइन तक पहुंच गया। अगर थोड़ा सा और बेहतर टाइम करते तो ये छक्का हो जाता। आज़म खान को जो लगता है वो इसलिए भेजा कि जो शर्जील खान का रोल था वो ये अदा करेंगे और साउथ शकील दूसरे एंड पे इनिंग को एंकर करते रहेंगे।
बढ़िया बॉय, एक्सीलेंट मैडी भाई।
आपको बताते चलें कि दो टीमों ने, नॉर्दर्न और केपी ने पहले ही क्वालिफाई कर लिया है सेमीफाइनल्स के लिए, और जो बाकी 4 टीमें हैं उनके लिए 2 स्पॉट्स अभी भी बाकी। अगर सिंध ने ये मैच जीत लिया तो वो भी सेमीफाइनल में पहुंच जाएंगे, इसलिए बहुत ज़रूरी मैच है सिंध के, ख़ास तौर पर हम देखते हैं पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से।
बिल्कुल, सिंध ने अगर देखा जाए 3-4 जो मैच खेले हैं उसमें उनकी परफॉर्मेंस जो है वो बेहतर से बेहतर होती गई है और अंडर प्रेशर बहुत अच्छा रिस्पांस किया इनके प्लेयर्स ने। 2-3 मैच ऐसे इन्होंने जीते हैं जब ऐसे लग रहा था कि ये मैच हार जाएंगे।
इस बार थोड़ी सी जगह मिली, कट किया। दोनों बैट्समैन पहले एक दूसरे को आवाज़ लगा रहे थे एक दूसरा बनना चाहिए, लेकिन अच्छी फील्डिंग देखने में आई।
अच्छी फील्डिंग भी, और साउथ शकील जो हैं वो स्लिप भी हो गए। शादाब खान जिन्हें बेहतरीन फील्डर्स में गिना जाता है पाकिस्तान के, टॉप 2-3 जो फील्डर हैं पाकिस्तान के उनमें ही शामिल हैं।
इमाद वसीम अभी तक हमें नई गेंद करते हुए नज़र नहीं आए, हो सकता है सेमीफाइनल फाइनल में हम ऐसा देख सकें।
इमाद का थोड़े से पुराने बॉल से भी आज स्विंग तो हो रहा है, फिर अंदर आया बॉल।
और उसकी एक वजह ये हवा भी हो सकती है। ये हवा जो है ये इमाद के बाएं कंधे के ऊपर से आ रही है बैट्समैन की तरफ।
अक्सर हम जब अपना वनडे क्रिकेट में जब मैं कप्तान भी था तो हम जब पेसर गिनते थे तो इमाद को भी साथ कंसिडर कर लेते थे कि इसका भी स्विंग होता, तो ये भी हमारा एक एक्स्ट्रा पेसर है।
और इसे बड़ी खूबसूरती से खेला, आला क्रिकेट साउथ की, नहायत ही शानदार टाइमिंग।
अपनी क्लास शो करते हुए साउथ शकील, गेंद बाहर निकला, एयर में ड्रिफ्ट हुआ और उसको एक्स्ट्रा कवर की ऊपर से टाइम कर दिया, बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त तरीके से मिडल किया और 4 रन हासिल किए 64 पे 2।
Here's the story so far. Sindh, well, a good start by Khurram and Sharjeel, but Saud Shakil and Azam Khan in the middle. 2 down, but Saud Shakil seems like he's playing in a different zone. Now then, if you talk about the bowling, I think they have probably kept Sindh explosive batters a bit quiet. Brilliant bowling by Suhail Tanveer. And Musa was the one who Sindh capitalized. Right now, spinners are operating from both ends. I've got Sanavi with me. Sana, I would like to talk about Saud Shakil coming back into the playing 11, and the way he's playing, he knows what he has to do today.
It doesn't look like that he has been sitting out on the bench. It definitely looks like he has been practicing a lot. He's on song, 24 of just 16 balls. And he's looked like a very compact player who understands his game. And he's not looked to hit the ball really hard. He has just timed it, punished the bad balls. A good innings, very good innings so far.
Nawaz to operate now from the commentary end. Not happy with the run-up, I guess. This over will be crucial. Azam Khan, he likes to go after spinners. Anything in his zone, he likes to go for it. No run there.
Excellent, Nawaz bhai.
Captain Imad Wasim joined his team in Rawalpindi League. He's been pretty good so far. Tight line, wanted a single but never allowed with this fielding unit.
Important dot balls in the middle here. For the men's cricket, they have an extra fielder outside the circle. So as a spinner, you can give that extra flight also once you have got the opposition under pressure.
Just dragging down the leg, Nawaz. He has angle. He likes to angle into the right-hander. They've got really good T20 bowlers, specialist T20 bowlers to say. And it's difficult, if you look at the bowling lineup, to pick up your bowlers to go after.
And their overall combination is really good because they have got spinners who are very good all-rounders as well. So that makes a very strong combination for Northern Punjab.
Driven will be a single. They got protection. Talking about a bit of technical aspect of Saud, I haven't seen him. He's probably not fond of footwork. He likes to wait for the ball and then just places it with more of a hand-eye coordination. Chipped up. It will be a single. They're on their toes. Northern won't allow easy runs.
So with spinners operating, when you have 5 fielders in the men's team, in women's cricket, when the power play is finished, the 6-over power play, there are only 4 fielders allowed outside. And it gives the batter an extra 4. Every time they come to bat, there's a gap. But with the men's cricket, you are allowed 5 fielders outside.
Swept hard, and there can be a chance and gone. Brilliant catch taken. That's exactly why Northern is on the top of the table. Saud Shakil looked really well, but it's end of his innings.
So some pressure by Nawaz on the batters, a slog trying to clear that mid-wicket fielder. An excellent catch. The sun must be in his eyes. He's coming back after an injury, but great commitment, great catch, a big wicket for Northern Punjab.
67 for 3. Sindh after 8.5 overs. The umpires are having a look at the catch, making sure that it's taken cleanly. Really the fielder takes the ball in the hands. They was just making sure that he held on to it.
This looks like a pretty straightforward catch. No need to see that replay. But umpires have to do what they have to do.
That's the thing, you don't know which bowler you can attack. We've seen Shadab coming in, taking the wicket right away, and now Nawaz. So you have to be very clear on the plan, especially plan of attack for bowlers.
And we were also talking about the rules, the number of fielders on the boundary that a spinner can enjoy in men's cricket. So they can toss it up, they have some protection in the deep, and spinners come into play a bit more. Sarfaraz in at number 5.
He's gaining momentum, Sarfaraz. I've seen him play some good, crucial innings for Sindh. Wasn't a different situation the other day. Now 3 down, 9 overs on the board. With Azam, I think this partnership will be really crucial.
I would really like Azam to score a big innings. He has paid cameos of 27, 33, think.
That's a chance and dropped. That was a good effort, but could have been another one. Asif Ali on the long on. He wanted him to go hard, so he did.
Yes, I want him to stay on. He needs to stay on longer. It's a treat to watch him bat, but it was just from the toe end of the bat. He couldn't middle this one, and the fielder attempted a very good catch, ran fast, dived in, but couldn't hold on to it.
Raz is on strike now. Managed to steal a single.
The fielders, a big slog there, a very good catch. It didn't go the distance he wanted it to go. A good catch in the deep at the end.
Straight to the fielder. Azam would be disappointed. Could have been a boundary option. These are the balls you really want to capitalize on because northern bowlers will not allow easy runs. Down the ground will be a single. Just talking about attacking Imad, he's not a big turner of the ball, and we've seen in the previous shot as well, Azam going towards the long on. The angle coming in.
The trajectory is low, so it's not easy to lift such bowlers. You can put them in gap, but it's not as easy to lift Imad Wasim as it might be to play against Nawaz. So that application can be better here.
Cut hard. They've got protection. No double there. Good fielding by Northern. Bit of lapses early on, but that's the big team you want to see. They add pressure as a fielding unit. 3. drone shot of Rawal.
Oh!
No connection. Wanted to take on the ball. Just again dragging down the leg. You got a feel for this ball, especially for Azam.
They need to have a couple of big overs here.
This time down the ground and clears the boundary. Just gives enough room to free his arms, and that's the maximum we were talking about. He's on to it. You like fireworks from him.
That's what T20 cricket is about. A bit of flight there, right in the zone for Azam Khan, and he plays it over the top for maximum. Right in the slot for him.
Pressure is on Nawaz now. That's good cricket. Single taken after a 6. Sensible cricket by Azam.
Sindh is going 7.52 runs per over. They would like to accelerate it by the end of the innings, which they have done quite well in all their batting innings.
Single in the cover area. Yeah, they know that Northern has a huge batting lineup with some really good hitters. They should go for a good total if they want to win this game. But again, the question is which bowler to target. They need to pick their line and length.
And if Sindh wins this match, they will also qualify for the semi-finals along with Northern Punjab and KP.
Umpire is not interested at any moment. Nawaz was, but I think it was dragging down and probably caught some bat on it.
Come on, boys!
And this is what a hard-hitting batsman does. Now there's no pressure on Sarfaraz to hit a big shot here. They have taken 1 boundary and 3 singles. Easy peasy here.
Very well bowled, boy!
Down the wicket. Good bowling by Nawaz, followed Sarfaraz. Wanted to make some room. 11 overs done, Sindh 82 for 3.
Shabba, boys!
Steady proceedings for Sindh. 3 down, Northern would be really happy. But they got loads of experience and talent in the Sindh batting lineup. Swept, and that's in the gap. We'll have to see if... Yeah, the fielder has no chance. Perfectly placed sweep shot by Sarfaraz.
That's the bread and butter for Sarfaraz, the famous sweep shot. He's so confident, he doesn't wear a helmet playing that shot. Generally, all youngsters should wear a helmet when they are attempting this shot, but Sarfaraz has mastered this shot, and that's what Imad is saying to him.
Quick single, good cricket again. They've been doing it every now and then, and with all the experience Sarfaraz has, it's good to see how he's building this partnership with Azam. It's important for a youngster You have a partner at the other end who can
Come on,
guide you.
boys. That ball, beautiful boy.
Left alone, a touch of spin there for Shadab.
Shadab has been really impressive in this tournament, both with the bat, ball, his fielding, his captaincy. Very complete cricketer for Pakistan.
Just a single there.
So that's